Okay, what we're looking at is a simple circuit for a fade-in, fade-out diode for a model. What we have is a 555 timer, which is that. There's a little notch at the top there, and then the pins are one little notch at the top there. The pins are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that is ground, trigger, output and recess, and we have the power supply, the discharge, the threshold, and the voltage control. Timer is an integrated circuit chip using a range of delay pulse generation and oscillator functions. And then we have two resistors. We've got a 2K and a 20K. Resistors are passive two-terminal electrical components that implements electrical resistance in a circuit. Next we've got a capacitor. This one here is a 100 microfarad 16 volt, positive and negative terminals, and they used to be known as condensers, but they're a component that actually stores electric energy, so they're quite useful in circuits really. And then here we've got a transistor. This particular one is a 222A, and they're semiconductor devices used to switch and amplify electronic signals. And a diode. And I've done it on a breadboard because it's easier, you don't have to do any soldering. Basically we've got pin 8 and pin 4, the reset and the power connected together. Pin 2, which is the trigger, and pin 6, which is the threshold, connected together. Pin 8 is connected to the power supply positive, as is the transistor connected to the positive as well. The resistor is connected to pin 3, and there's a link to the capacitor to pin 2, so that's linked with that, and the other resistor is connected to another pin on the transistor and to the diode itself, and then the diode goes to negative, and there's two leads here just to bring these positive and negatives in with the battery. And that's it. It's quite a simple design really, and it works extremely well. When connected to the battery, this circuit will fade in, fade out, just like a pulsating engine you might have on a spaceship. Now you can change the brightness and the how fast it pulsates by changing the capacitor or a resistor. So if I take that capacitor out, what it's doing now is staying on all the time because there's nothing for the voltage to change. And then what we do here is there we go. That takes a while. That's kind of fading in and fading out a little tiny bit, but not much, because the capacitor is a lot larger, this one here. But when you put a smaller capacitor in, you can see that a lot better. It fades in and fades out. And this circuit is man enough. It on my Star Wars Destroyer, you know, this is connected up to a circuit like this is connected up to was it 4, 5 diodes, and it gives quite an impressive pulsation. And that's it. Quite simple to make. Give it a go.